You can't pray to God and don't think you have to do the work. Any business ideas that come to you, pursue it, bro. If I'm not willing to do the work, you think God's gonna bless me with any of the things that I want? Go for a walk. Yo, this is a bit controversial. I'm gonna make this in a longer video, but I wanted to say it now. The reason why Christians remain poor or broke is because they ask, but they don't seek. They don't knock. And some of them believe that money is evil, when the Bible legit said, for the love of money is the root of all evil. Like, yo, breakthrough requires motion. You can't pray to God and don't think you have to do the work. Like, yo, breakthrough requires motion. You can't sit down and pray to God and think he's gonna bless you. You need to go out and do the work. You need to get your hands dirty. Yes, I've said in the past that implementation is the lowest level of wealth, but that doesn't say you should not try and work to achieve it. God help those who help themselves. I get up, I'm living in a situation that I don't like and I don't try to escape. You think God's gonna help me escape? If I get up every day, praying, you think God is going to take me out of the situation if I'm not looking for opportunities, if I'm not looking for a way out? But if I get up, I pray to God, and I still look for opportunities, I still look for a way out of the situation that I am in, an opportunity will present itself. That is the work of God. That is the hand of God in my situation. You can't expect to pray and not do the work. You must be willing to do the work to achieve whatever you want to achieve, to get anything that you're praying for. Because breakthrough requires motion. Yo, to become the fastest man in the world, you think Usain Bolt just prayed for it? That man had to do training. You think to become the greatest footballer in the world, and this is controversial, you think Ronaldo just got up one day and prayed about being the greatest? No, that man got on the field and that man built his discipline, workout, put in the work, bro, training, all of that. You think to get to 64 subscribers, I got up one day and I prayed for it? Bro, I've been uploading for like 4 months straight. Go back and watch all the videos and you can see how nervous I was. You can see how distant I was. You think to become one of the richest men in the world, if not the richest, Elon Musk prayed about becoming the richest? That man did the work, bro. Breakthrough requires motion. You can't just pray about it. You must be willing to do the work. Every successful person that's living or who was living actually did the work to achieve their wealth. Solomon did the work, so I don't want you guys to credit and say, yo, Solomon didn't do anything, God just blessed Solomon. Solomon asked for wisdom, and with the wisdom he gained, he worked. That man worked. Might have not been like hard labor, but that man still worked. You can't expect to pray and ask and beg God for all of this and don't want to be willing to do the work. Some days, like, honestly, some days I just get up and do the work and thank God. I got my vision wall right there. That's all the things that I want to achieve. I pray about it. But if I'm not able, if I'm not willing to do the work, you think God's gonna bless me with any of the things that I want? You think God's gonna bless me with riches? It might be for a good cause. It might be because I want to change my family trajectory. But if I'm not willing to do the work, you think God's gonna bless me with that? You think God's gonna bless me with my dream car? Yeah, it's a BMW X6 and this and that. But if I'm not willing to do the work, you think he's gonna bless me with that? Bro, if you're not willing to do the work, you will never accomplish anything in life. Breakthrough requires motion. And you know, I was listening to a lecture today and the guy brought up that point. It's Wall Street Trapper, by the way. He does like finances and trades and all of that. But I don't remember which exact video. Probably it was a live. I don't think it was the live. But that man said it in the video, and same time I just dropped that down in my notes. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use that for a video plot. And I recorded a video earlier and I'm like, yo, it's late. I still have some things to do. I'm gonna do that, then I'm going to my bed. I wake up tomorrow, edit the video. And I started off this video saying I'm going to make a YouTube shorts. Meanwhile, I was speaking, the idea and topic just kept on flowing. So I'm like, yo, let me just turn this into a longer video. And it has become a longer video that is currently 6 minutes long. I thought it was longer, but if I wasn't willing to make this video, it would have stayed an idea in the back of my mind. It would have stayed as a concept. You think every great musician that got an idea didn't do the work? Breakthrough requires motion. Yo, I can list out some of the greatest album created, and those people didn't just sit down on the idea. They worked on it. They used motion to achieve it. They moved on the idea. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, Exodus by Bob Marley, Michael Jackson whole catalog, bro. Bob Marley whole catalog, Illmatic by Nas, I Am by Nas. It was written by Nas. Ready to Die by Biggie Smalls, Damn by Kendrick Lamar, bro. Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, bro. 2014 Forest Hill Drive by J. Cole. Why am I listing out these artists' album? Because to make such a beautiful project, it required motion. They didn't just sit on their ideas. And those are some of the best album ever created. Pink Floyd. Don't get me started on them, man. Yo, Prince. Don't let me bring Prince in this conversation, bro. Yo, don't let me do it, bro. Purple Rain? Purple Rain, my guy. Anyways, they didn't just sit on it. Why pause for that? They acted out on their ideas. That required motion, and because of that motion, created a breakthrough. You can't expect to get an idea and not act upon it. You can't pray about something and think you don't have to do the work to achieve it. Yo, every idea we have gotten in our life, and any idea we will get in our life, God ordained it to be so. And if we don't act upon it, we'll never achieve what that idea could have unlocked for us. And yes, I'm guilty of this, because a lot of time I've gotten ideas and I've seated up and I've just put it one side saying I'll use it for a later day. I have videos that I can record and I'm like, it's not the perfect time now, but yo, it will never be the perfect time. It will never be the best time if you're waiting. This is from me. This portion is from me. I'm speaking to myself. You can take it because it relates to you, but this is for me. You will never find the best time. You will never find the perfect time. It will only be time that you should act upon. You never know, my guy. That video that you're storing in the background could be the video that launch you in a different atmosphere, meaning might take your channel from double digits to triple digits to quadruple to higher. You never know. Any business ideas that come to you, pursue it, bro. Don't just sit on it and say, I'll think about it. Any opportunities that come your way, follow through with it. You never know what you might accomplish. Breakthrough requires motion. You need to follow through on ideas. You need to follow through on everything that could change your whole life trajectory. Don't just pray about it. Don't just ask and not be willing to put in the work. You need to actually knock and seek. You need to move every rocks to see where the hidden formula is. You need to get up and do the work, bro. You can't say, oh, I'm gonna get rich from doing this and never actually doing this. You can't say, oh, I'm gonna buy my car by doing this and you're never doing that, bro. You need to get up and do the work. You need to implement motion. You need to put in some step, bro. Go for a walk. Go for your 10,000 steps. Get up out of bed, bro. Yo, but actually, breakthrough requires motion. I'ma leave it at that. But that's the video for the day. Peace.